Don't worry, it's very common. A lot of people get overwhelmed, but what I'm going to show you today, it's super simple. If you're open to just kind of eating the same 3 to 5 meals, it's gonna be easy. You know, the learning curve is very quick, but I figure instead of me telling you, I'm just going to show you pretty much how to make like a meal, how to measure everything, and then you'll be good to go.
Sick.
And I'm going to use the MyFitnessPal app, so I'll be able to show everything and everything. All that.
I have that. Okay. All right.
So first things first, do you have in the MyFitnessPal, do you have the calories and macros already set up from that document?
I set it up. Yeah, I set it up yesterday.
Excellent job. All right. So with MyFitnessPal, this is going to give you the most freedom to eat almost whatever you want, just as long as you hit the numbers. All right.
Perfect.
So a lot of it is kind of playing with like, all right, I might need more chicken breast, less rice, just trying to fit everything in.
Yeah.
Now, for the numbers, you don't have to be perfect, but I want you to try and be within about 5 grams, give or take, of each macronutrient. Oh, and again, like reach out for help. Like that's why I'm here. All right. So I pretty much drink the same thing every day after every workout. So I'm going to make a shake right now. So first thing I'm going to do, I already added just basic water. There's no calories in water, so I'm not going to input that, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my protein. I have this kind of protein. Gee, what kind of protein is this? Synthesis BSN. So I'm just going to go in MyFitnessPal. I'm going to click the add food button. And I'm just going to type in BSN Synthesis. And it comes right up. Right
sick.
Now I add 2 scoops. So I adjusted that serving size to 2 already. Because again, I eat the same thing. And once that's there, I'm going to click the check mark. And now that added the 2 scoops in. So if I want to see where I'm at for the day, I'm just going to click on the food and it has my nutrients. And it says how much I still need to eat throughout the day.
Oh, wow.
So already, I mean, I think you kind of get the gist of how this is going to go. So I'm going to have the 2, I already have the 2 scoops inputted. I'm going to input that right now real quick. You don't want to be, if you're doing protein, you don't want to have like a mountain on top, like get all that excess shit off. Make it nice and flat. All right, so that is done. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some grapes. All right. So again, right here, based off of what I told you already, what do you think you need to do next?
I'm guessing you're either going to count how many strawberries you put in and then put it in MyFitnessPal, or measure in like a cup or some kind of like measuring device.
You got it. It's not rocket science. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to add food, and it has all my recent foods. So I'm just going to scroll down because I eat the same thing. I'm going to go to strawberries, and I'm going to prejudge it. So I'm going to do 200 grams of strawberries, which really isn't much. It's just, 15 carbs, but everything is listed right there, 200 grams. So what I'm going to do now is go over, I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to go over to the scale, turn it on, nice and easy. I'm going to switch the unit of measure over to grams. Now it's at grams. I'm going to take an empty bowl, place it on the scale. Now we got to zero the scale back out. Press that. Now we're back at 0. So if you're looking.
So Zach, question, is that the best way to measure? Is that the only way based on the conversion of like MyFitnessPal? So like I don't have a scale, but I can get one. But does it have to be in grams?
Get a scale. It could be any unit of measure. I mean, it's whatever food you select, it's gonna have weight options already. I just choose grams because I'm not having a bunch of strawberries, right? So 200 grams is good. So it's at 0, and all I'm gonna do is add strawberries until it comes to about 200 grams.
Okay.
I'm at 175, 196. And all right, so I'm just to keep it simple for this video, I'm gonna keep it at 195. All right, so it says 195 on strawberries there. I'm just going to add those strawberries into the thing. Now,
Okay.
it was 195. Again, it's only a few calories, but we want to be as precise as we can. So I'm just going to adjust the 200 down to 195. Click enter and boom. So now the protein and the strawberries are inputted in MyFitnessPal. Where am I at so far at my food? I am at that much protein already, that many carbs, and that many fats already. The next thing I'm going to add is basic Costco red seedless grapes. All right. So I'm just going to go again. I eat the same thing. So I'm going to go to red seedless grapes. It's already pre-recorded for 200 grams. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Scale's already zeroed out because I emptied the bowl. Now I'm going to add the grapes in.
I have a question when you have a chance.
Yeah, what's up?
So that's the part that I'm confused on, like the whole pre-recorded. So like if I put in MyFitnessPal 40 40 20, is it gonna tell me how many grapes to put in, or am I just picking the amount and then playing with it to see if it fits under that umbrella of the 40 40 20 percentage? Like, is it telling me?
No, it's not telling you. The pre-recorded, all it means is the history of foods that I eat.
Oh,
So if you scroll through my history, it says like I have, protein, extra virgin olive oil, round steak. This is all the food I've been eating in the last 3 weeks. And that's what I said before. Like if you eat the same 3 to 5 meals, it gets really easy in the future.
Okay. But when you're starting out, are you just kind of like playing with it to see like every morning I have my coffee with certain like protein and I do this whole thing every single morning. Yep. So like, do I just live my life and put that and then record it and then I see, oh wow, this is like too high percentage, take this out? Or is that like how you start this thing?
That's pretty much. Okay. Yeah. So as time goes on, so throughout the day, as the numbers get closer to hitting these goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
My food's gonna be different. So right around dinner time, let's say I need to get 20 grams of protein left, but I need like 100 grams of like carbs left. So I'm like, all right, I need about 4 ounces of rice. I need about 4 ounces of chicken breast and then a few grams of rice. And that's gonna eat. If I need more carbs, if it says I need like 200 carbs, I'm gonna have more rice.
And with your experience, you feel like the scale's easier than like using cups or half or like a half cup or like.
No, don't do cups because I've had a lot of people try and do cups and it messes up the measurements. So even if you're off by like, a few hundred calories every day, just weighing something in the long run over the course of months, I'd be like, why aren't you sticking to nutrition? And you're like, Zach, I am. And I'm like, no, the numbers aren't lying. That's why I prefer actual weight over and all that shit. Yeah.
All right. That is good to know. Okay.
And then the last thing I add is simple Greek yogurt.
Yum.
All right. So we have Kirkland organic Greek yogurt.
Yes.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You're going to freaking weigh that stuff. No, you're gonna put it in the MyFitnessPal. You're gonna say, and it's like gonna pop up.
Yeah. So I have the Greek yogurt, and I'm just gonna do a scoop real quick. Let's see. You don't need a lot of yogurt. I'm just gonna do like a basic scoop like that, right?
Okay.
Put my scales on. Got to zero it back out. And just a simple scoop, dump that in. And that's it, 72 grams. So all I'm going to do now is go over here, adjust it to where it's 72, right there, click the check mark, and boom. That means this whole shake that I'm about to make is 649 calories. Altogether, it's 54 grams of protein, 84 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. Now, over here, it says what I have left. I can eat almost whatever I want as long as I hit my numbers. But if we are on a low fat for right now, you're going to be more carbs and proteins.
Yeah. Okay.
But once you hit your weight loss goals, then we can increase your calories to like maintenance. And that's going to give you an extra like 500 to 700 calories every day you can eat. And that's when it becomes more enjoyable and more sustainable for long term.
Okay.
But again, it's just filling up the numbers. It's really easy. As time goes, do it a few times, do the same thing every day, it gets easy.
Cool. Yeah, it doesn't seem as bad when you're like really using the MyFitnessPal. I was like thinking, how am I gonna figure out how to put these foods in this 40% box? But I get it if it's like all in MyFitnessPal.
And the big thing too is you really have to, I mean, there's a saying like, if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail, right?
Right.
So what I would always suggest people is try and do some bulk cooking over the weekend.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
take a bunch of chicken breast, put it in the crock pot, cook a bunch of rice, and then get containers and just measure out 4 ounces or 6 ounces, whatever it is. Perfect one day of eating, and then you need food for what, 4 or 5 days until the meat goes down. Do the same meal every single time. Just keep it very simple. As time goes on and you learn and you feel this out, then you could have more flexibility and freedom. But right now, it's like the first month. We're just trying to put as much excess weight as we can in this first 30 days.
Okay. Whew.
All right.
Yeah. That's helpful. Yeah, I feel like it makes more sense now.
It's easier than you thought.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play around with it. I think I'm gonna have to like definitely adjust some things because I'm gonna have to like put in the numbers and like get in there and but yeah.
I can't tell you how many times like a day sometimes if I'm like, all right, I want to have like a little dessert at night, like chocolate, all right? Like chocolate chips.
Yeah.
I will sit on the edge of my bed playing with my numbers. All right, if I have like 300 calories of chocolate, where do I have to take the calories away from earlier in the day? So I'm planning my nighttime early in the day, but I can have dessert every single night then. It's like you don't have to, no, just as long as that fits your numbers, you are good to go. That's the main thing.
Cool.
And also with the stress thing, the only reason why you're stressed is because this is new. And that just means you're expanding your information and knowledge. Like you're learning a new skill. That's what this is essentially.
Yeah. Good point.
You try learning piano,
that's actually spot on.
The first couple of weeks. Oh, I'm not making any improvements. Like, no, it's gonna pass.
Yeah.
It's not stress. Expanding your mind.
I see what you're saying. Well, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel better.
Yeah. Good. Like
I said that makes me feel better, like what you just said.
I've been where you are many years ago, but like I've been there. I've had that starting point. This learning curve will last only a few days. I'm telling you.
Okay, cool. Okay, that makes me feel better. Cool. Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Any other questions at all? I mean, I'm here for you anyway.
Not that I can think of right now. I think you're right. It's just a matter of like going in and putting in the numbers and seeing like where I'm at and seeing what I need to do. But yeah, sounds good. I'm excited.
I can have you watch me measure 20 things and you might get it. But if you do it yourself within like 2 or 3 times, you'll be like, I got this. Now it's just playing with it.
Yeah, I need to go buy a scale. So I don't have one. So that might make it because I've never weighed food. I've never done that. So like you said, I think it's just a matter of doing it and seeing like, okay, this is this much. Cause I am clueless as to like how much, a handful of a bowl of broccoli is. So it'll be good to get that and stuff.
Now, the big thing too is this is not going to be forever. All right. Once you're measuring over the course of a few weeks, like let's say chicken breast or steak. Let's say for every meal you need like 5 ounces. You're not an idiot. You're going to figure out, all right, about 5 ounces of steak is like a fist size. So you're going to start eyeballing your food and it's going to be that much more automatic. You're going to go like out to eat to Outback. All right, I want 5 ounces of steak. Just don't cook it with butter or oil and you're good.
You
don't have to, you don't have to complicate anything.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Like I said, this shit is so simple once you understand the basics.
All right. Cool.
Say, awesome. And then time to weigh it. No, it takes 20 extra seconds. I don't have time to weigh it. You're lazy. Don't be lazy. go that extra step. It takes 20 seconds. Come on.
Fair enough. Last question. Do you want me to take measurements or is it just weight? Like, do I need to take measurements of my body?
No, for right now, we can just do the weight. I mean,
cool.
That's what I need. If you
Okay.
want to be very detail oriented, you could take all the measurements and everything. I'm cool.
Okay.
Right now, I'm
Okay.
just trying to get that scale lower, and then we're going to
Okay.
reevaluate everything after the 30 days.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Zach.
You got it. Reach out if you have any other questions. I'm here for you. All right.
You're amazing. Enjoy your smoothie. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
You too. See ya.